What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. Today may be the day that I buy some more crypto, guys. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a truck driver driving across the country researching and trading stocks, and I will not be held responsible for any moves you make in the stock market. Not ever. I am not your mama. Do your own research. I'm not your mama. All right? Hit that subscribe button, like the video. So, sitting here at a truck wash, waiting to get a wash out on the trailer and get my truck cleaned up. And, watching some videos this morning. And it seems like, so what I'm seeing is that, and I don't like these games that people play in stocks and crypto, okay? They're just playing games, all right? But it seems like there's a whole lot of options or something that expire on Friday, and so the bears are trying to keep the prices low and run down Bitcoin and stuff so that the options expire, and I don't really understand it all. But crypto's falling, okay? And I said that I was going to take advantage of it when I see some weakness. And we're down around that 59,000 mark. And, I'm still way up in my positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I've been wanting an opportunity to average up. Let's be honest, I'm going to have to average up because my price on Bitcoin is like 34,000 and Ethereum's like 2,300 or something. So I'm definitely going to have to average up to get more in it. But I think today might be the day. I've also got a lot of cash sitting in the Roth IRA that I may buy some of the grayscale Bitcoin and Ethereum trusts. I may even buy a little bit of SHIB, guys. I cashed a bunch of stuff out and been sitting in cash waiting on an opportunity, worried about, now I'm starting to worry about inflation and, and what the market might do if and when. I think that Biden is going to put somebody else in there besides Powell. I could be wrong. But I'm worried about what the market's going to do when stuff like that happens. But, it seems like crypto benefits when the market starts tanking on stuff like that. So, I'm feeling like crypto may be the spot to be right now. And I'm also, like I said, I'm looking at this weakness that's happening today. So, I believe I'm going to, in the cash account at least, buy some more Bitcoin and Ethereum today. And I'm considering, like I said, getting back into the GBTC and ETHE in the Roth, the grayscale stuff, and hoping that that's going to do well. I mean, so far in the cash account, the Bitcoin and Ethereum has worked really well to hedge against some losses that I had before I made all those sales. It was keeping my account up. So I think I need to get some exposure in the Roth, and as of right now, the only way to do that is those grayscale trusts still. And I think that's what I'm going to do today. So I just wanted to make a quick video, talk about that. Also, let's talk about Rivian. Told you guys it was going to fall. Felt like 15%. It's down some more in the pre-market. It's going to keep going down. And, interestingly, I got a notification that I got a comment from Gordon saying that he bought some shorts after that video and made like $1,200 just like that, basically. And it's not showing up on the video. And then he even made a comment like I made a comment and it didn't show up, and I got a message about it but it didn't show up. I'm kind of thinking that because that first comment, Gordon, if you're watching, kind of looked like one of those ones where everybody said, I always watch Mr. Watson and Mr. Watson made me a bunch of money, and but that comment kind of resembled one of those spam comments that comes through. So maybe some kind of algorithm caught it thinking it was spam, and that's why the comment never showed up. I don't know. I tried to look through and I could not find it anywhere except for the notification through email. But I did get your comment, Gordon. Glad you made a bunch of money on that. I'm sure a lot of people have and are going to continue to make a bunch of money shorting Rivian. Now, it could come back up. It could have these, you know how they do, they get all, when they get hypey, they'll go up and down and up and down, and you know, it could potentially end up holding at, you know, I don't know, $100 or something, and being just one of these really overvalued stocks is possible, but it ain't worth that. And I wouldn't recommend that any of you guys play in it, at least not on a long position. You know, that's just my opinion and the opinion of most. Oh, Kevin bought shorts on Rivian after I made that video too. He made a video, I think it was yesterday or last night, talking about how he doesn't usually buy shorts, but he shorted Rivian. I'm telling you guys, it's not that the company is dangerous, but the stock is dangerous right now. So just again, be aware of that. It is what it is, guys. I guess I'm gonna get off. I just had a little bit to say. I could try to stretch it out to 10 minutes and try to get that ad revenue. Maybe I will stretch it out to 10 minutes. What have I been up to? So, y'all know that I buy a bunch of musical instruments, guitars and stuff, and I've bought too many guitars. You know, I have an old J Tercer that has been it's a sentimental value guitar to me. I had been wanting to get it worked back up into really good condition. I had the tuners changed out, but then I found this new luthier guy. Luthier is a guitar builder, and I brought it to him, and man, he got it. He did a fret leveling and all kinds of stuff to it, and man, it plays better than most of my other guitars. I mean, it plays so good. So after that, I went ahead and I bought some Seymour Duncan P90 pickups and redid all the electronics and the pickups, and now she's a badass beast. All right. So that made 2 guitars that I have now that are super solid and exactly the way I want them. Now, I had recently bought an Epiphone Les Paul custom. Okay, and now I've got in my Sweetwater cart some DiMarzio Utopia Steve Vai pickups. They've got these cool designs on them and stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and swap out the pickups and the electronics in that guitar, and then we're going to have that one, and it's fantastic. It's like a Koa color with the ebony fretboard, Grover tuners, bone nut, the whole 9 yards. You know, it's really nice. Epiphone really stepped their game up in the last couple of years. You're probably, a lot of you are not familiar with guitars. Gibson Les Paul, Epiphone is like the Indonesian made ones, and they really like upgraded a bunch of the stuff and the way they're making them and the hardware that they're using on them. So, you know, I basically picked up a Les Paul custom, which would be a $4,000 or $5,000 guitar, for like $700 in the Epiphone. Now the pickups and electronics aren't as good, so we're going to swap those out, and that'll be 3 guitars, electric guitars, that I've got that are fantastic. All right, now last time I was in town, I bought a Fender Telecaster, but I brought it to the luthier guy, and I thought I was getting a really good deal because I got a good price on it. It was like $4 something, and it had already had the pickups replaced and the bridge replaced, so it had already had work done to it, right? Well, I get it to that luthier, and he takes it apart and looks at it. When I go back, the bridge that they put on it, one of the strings is not straight down the neck because of the kind of bridge that they put on it. And then he said when he opened it up and looked at the electronics, somebody had rigged some stuff up in there. And so just by chance, the salesman guy from Sam Ash, where I bought the guitar, called me about a week ago and was like, hey, we hope you're satisfied with your purchase and whatever. And I was like, actually, you know, I kind of got ripped off on the deal, and, you know, it's going to kind of cost me, by the time I spend the money I need to spend on it to get it to where I want it to be, I could have bought a freaking USA Telly. And so even though when I get back it's going to be past the return window or whatever, I think they're going to work with me, and I'm going to take it in there and take it back and get something different, either a bass, the bass that I've been wanting, or maybe a Telecaster. And that's where I'm at on guitars right now. I'm doing a little bit of work to my Fender acoustic. I got a Fender Hellcat acoustic that needs some work, and after that I'll have a Stratocaster and a Telecaster. I'll have a P90 guitar, and I'll have a Les Paul. And that's pretty much every sound you can make with an electric guitar. I mean, there are some other flavors, Gibson 339, 335. There's some more flavors, but those are the 4 main flavors: Strat, Tele, P90s, and a humbucker guitar, Les Paul. So I'm just about where I need to be with guitars. I need a bass and I need a 12 string. And once I have those 2 things, I'll be completely done with guitars. And I've already got my amp and my effects. So then we're moving on to other things for recording and studio type stuff. So there's my stretching it out to 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. See you in the next one.